What's going on, guys? RC Perfection here, back with another video. Today I have another Fortnite gameplay and a story to go along with it. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you hit that like button and destroy that subscribe button, and let's get into it. What's going on, guys? RC Perfection here, back with another story. Today I'm going to be telling you about the time me and my friends pranked our other friend Chris. And this was back in 2017, so not in the prime years like I stated in the other video. This was more like Black Ops 3 years, something like that. So obviously not in the prime, back in like 2012, like the Black Ops 2 days. But anyway, back to the story. So our whole plan we decided to do was to basically jump scare Chris a couple times, get him riled up, make him pissed off, and it worked out like completely fine. I mean, there was a little bump in the road with the communication, but other than that, we successfully scared him. And then if this video isn't long enough, I'll just add on like the rest of the night, because the rest of the night was kind of wild as well. But to start off the story, we invited everybody over, and Davis, our friend that was gonna help jump scare him, we made sure he'd be there, but we wouldn't let Chris know. Like, we didn't actually like invite him in our little group chat, so he didn't even know Davis was like anywhere around the house. Now, to start off the story, we would have Davis in the back room, and we would have Chris and the rest of us just chilling, watching like a movie. I think it was like something on Netflix. I don't really remember the movie. Let's just say it was like Home Alone or something. A little bit of some sneaky stuff going on in Home Alone, so it fit perfectly with the prank. Now, at one point into the night, we had Davis knock on like the wall or something really loudly. Like, we're talking like real loud, and we would all react to it like oh shit, there's somebody here, I don't know what's going on, and basically that would start Chris off with a little bit of a scare and a little bit of confusion. And after he would knock, there's a little, like, I wouldn't say compartment, but like a little room where it's connected from the back room, or like the game room, to the basement, or to the boiler room. So basically we'd have Davis, after he'd knock, he would wait in the little boiler room thing and sneak across like I'm not sure what they're called, like water tanks, something like that. He'd wait there. And then, we would knock back as soon as we went to the game room, like with Chris and the rest of our friends. And then that would be the signal for Davis to go on the other side and exit the boiler room. And then after that, he would proceed to the shed. Now this is where things kind of got a little creepier, I'd say, but also a little bit more difficult for us to execute the plan, because after we'd knock on the wall to notify Davis that Chris is in the game room with us and he's kind of freaking out, we would have Davis put on a movie, which I think it was, if I could remember correctly, it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So you would imagine, it's a pretty scary night after Chris saw that. And the way we got him to see it was, we told Chris like, hey, let's go back. It was probably nothing. And then we go back and it's just playing really loudly. So he kind of heard it from the game room, which made him a little suspicious of what was going on. But anyway, like he still didn't really suspect anything just yet. And then our next part of the plan would to proceed to the shed where Davis would be hiding, and we'd go like have Davis jump scare him. Now this was also tough to execute, because it was already kind of cold outside. You got to remember this was pretty sure during the winter, so it was a lot colder during this time from when we're trying to scare him. And what was I gonna say? And we finally convinced Chris to like go outside with us to go investigate, because again this was tough because Chris also doesn't he does not like the cold, so he didn't want to go outside in general, but we convinced him, and we finally went outside, and we like swung like a fake axe at him, not a real one because obviously we don't want to hurt our friends, but we like hit him with the fake axe. And what's crazy is, see, we went around the gate, or we went around the fence to get back to the shed, because we thought someone like was hiding in there, aka Davis. So we went back there, and we like knock on the shed door. Nobody answered, and then Davis would knock back on the door. And what we didn't know was Davis actually had an axe. He found an axe in the shed, and he was just kind of chilling there, like swinging it around. And there was also a lawn chair in there, so he was sitting on the lawn chair with his legs crossed and an axe in hand. So you'd imagine everybody was scared shitless whenever we saw that. But after we saw that, we all ran away, because like we were in on the act though. So us running away like was kind of normal. That was kind of like a part of the plan. Just the whole axe thing, we kind of caught us off guard. But after that, we ran to the side of the gate, and we didn't realize Davis could run like a 3-2 40-yard dash, fucking Usain Bolt ×2 type shit. And he just caught up to all of us, and he tackled Chris out of nowhere, and then just started punching him like we were not planning this. And after that, like Chris was kind of irritated with Davis because he tackled him, but at the end of the night, we all forgave each other, or at least Chris forgave us for, pulling off the prank, ruining his experience, ruining his night. And that's essentially the rest of the story. So I'll talk about the rest of the night then. Now, after our like little prank happened, after all of that, we went to go on to bet on this Gonzaga game. It was, I think, Gonzaga versus North Carolina, something like that, UNC. And what was crazy about this is usually like the over and under, if you guys don't know anything about betting, the over and under, I would believe, is hard to bet on. So we bet on the I believe the under of the like the total points scored. Now, if you guys don't bet, you obviously don't know what I'm talking about. But I was already on like a losing streak, and it was a really close game throughout like the whole entire game. I'm pretty sure in the fourth quarter it was like Gonzaga up by like 2 or 3. And what I needed was Gonzaga to not score too many points, but score enough that I'd win my money. So it was the fourth quarter, about 2 minutes left. Everybody in the house was going crazy because we all wanted Gonzaga to win. And we we don't really watch college basketball that much, but Gonzaga's like our team to watch, at least like most of the people in the house. And they scored this 3-pointer out of nowhere, and we all just went absolutely crazy. And then throughout the rest of the game, it was mostly just Gonzaga, but that 3-pointer I think was like the capitalization they needed to get that freaking W, boys. Just like I'm gonna get this dub in this gameplay here. But anyway, after that game, it was kind of just a chill night. We went back to watching Netflix and just hanging out, doing bro things. I don't even know. And then Oh, after everybody went to bed, see, we were gonna prank Chris again, but while he was asleep, we were gonna blast music in his like, not in his ear, but like around him, so that he doesn't go deaf. Like if we did it in his ear, he would have most definitely went deaf because we literally we put a we took a we took a speaker, and this wasn't like the greatest speaker, but it was still pretty decent quality. We took the speaker and put it like kind of near his ear, but at the same time not close enough to harm him. But I don't understand if like Chris just he just did not wake up at all. We tried that, and then we kept moving it closer to his ear. And this man must be the heaviest sleeper in the whole entire world. This guy did not wake up from anything that we tried. We tried putting on XXX Tentacion. We tried putting on Chief Keef. We tried putting on every loud rapper that we could have possibly put on. He did not wake up to. So to our like astonishment, this man, we thought he was dead at one point. Like he legitimately stopped like breathing, and then all of a sudden we're about to go to bed, and then all of a sudden we hear a noise, and it's him saying, "Oh, what's up, guys? Were you guys making noise?" And we were all just like yes, we were blaring music in your ear. And he's like, "Oh shit, I didn't even hear it." It's like, what? How is that even possible? How is that possible that we blared this so far like into your ear that you just didn't hear anything? But that was probably honestly the craziest part of the night. After the scaring, because we kind of didn't really do anything after that. So that is the story and a little bit extra. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'm gonna just commentate over the rest of the gameplay here because I ended up recording the gameplay before I did the commentary because my computer messed up. So well, let's hop into it, I guess. Right there, I believe I picked up another kill on a bot and picked up his stuff right here, which is, I mean, it was pretty nice stuff. I mean, look at that little submachine gun. And right here I have a pretty good setup, and I believe it's coming up where, see, I shot at a tree here because I wanted to explain how like the bullets don't work, and then like that happened. So I mean, I guess that's the end of the video there. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you guys do enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys leave a like and destroy that subscribe button, man. We are almost at 300 subscribers, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 views here, boys. So if you guys can make that happen, that'll be awesome. And I hope you guys all have a nice day.